Hello, hello. Hopefully this should all be working as intended. I haven't streamed in a little bit. So hopefully everything's okay. I don't get why you wanted me to stream. I'm gonna be real. I got no clue what I was thinking. I just said yes because it was a nice night. I'm just here to have fun. So sorry if I'm using my keyboard. I have no clue what the motherfucking buttons are. So if things are a little goofy, I apologize in advance. Just let me know if there's any issues with the stream. Everything should be fine. Hello, hello. Alright, I should be in the proper mode now. I don't know if I was muted or not, but if my stream isn't the best, I'm sorry. I don't know what the buttons are because I'm a little stupid and I haven't used F125 on PC or on keyboard and mouse. Theo's still an Alpine. Some things never change. So yeah, we're just waiting for everyone to get in. Everyone get ready. Should be starting in a minute or so. As long as everything is on track. Track. Yeah, depending on how this goes, who knows, maybe I'll be able to grab someone for an interview live. I doubt it, but we can wish, right? Oh, let me mute Discord. I just realized that's coming through. Perfect. Okay. Yep. And when hello Theo, because I assume you had to click on this link to get to start sending it. Everything should be fine. Everything looks fine on my end. Just Let me know if there's any issues. Like I said it for, this is the third time I'm saying it now. Don't know the keyboard controls. Do you understand that? So I may be a little slow when it comes to changing point of views and such. Well, we finally have some short qualifying coming in. As soon as everyone is loaded in and ready. So, should be good. Never really a bad race on Silverstone, so let's hope this continues the trend. Sorry, I'm just gonna Alt-tab, just make sure that nothing is coming up on stream when I don't want it to. Sorry, I'm just gonna go into fucking do not disturb on Discord, because I am a little stupid and didn't do that before. Very sorry for the delay. Shouldn't have started yet. Yeah, we're just loading. Perfect. Okay, okay. And I can just quick switch between like this. Okay, cool. For first, well, I'll follow whoever goes out first, but I feel like Mini Master, if he is how I remember him, one to watch. Same with K Lucia. Sorry, I cannot say your name. Oh, first out is an Alpine. Is it Massa or is it Theo? It is Massa. Massa being first out on the track is always a good move. I'm a personal favorite of first out, first in. Although I know a lot of people, especially in short qualifying, prefer to just stay in until they get a couple of times on the board. Seems like we also have an outlap from the two Astons, being piloted by Aru and the one I can't pronounce. Luki Janovs is how I'm going to say his name. Luki Janovs. Maybe Lucy Janovs? I can't pronounce it. I cannot remember, unfortunately, I also cannot remember the corner name, so unfortunately, all we know is that Massa is going down through Sector 1, just completed it, into Sector 2 now. Let's see how he takes Maggots and Beckett's. I believe this is the corner name for it. A little slidey. It's not a surprise that he took fastest lap. Let's go over to Aru. How's he doing? Everyone is on softs, I believe. No real reason to not take softs. It is short qualifying after all. Best to put your best foot forward. Aru, almost 6 tenths down. No, I'd say that's 6 tenths. 6 tenths down on Massa. And Luki Janovs takes fastest so far. Put right down by Rush. With only just over 2 tenths of separation between the top two currently. Theo still hasn't came out. Same with Minimaster. I say that and he's come out. But 1 second. Whew. Right, so let's get another perspective on... And he goes 5th fastest overall. Awkward is on a hot lap, it seems. Ooh. Oh, he's skirting the line there. Rushes into the pits. Oh, seems like I was wrong. He was not on he was not on his flying lap. But we will watch the Haas complete his attempt. Caution in Sector 2. Wonder what's happened. Looks like one of the RBs has had a bit of a slow time going through there, probably coming in for a pit or setting up for another run. He is pretty low down in the, Yep, he's coming into the pits. Probably wanting fresh tires for a quicker run. Just 2 more corners to go until... Oh, 3. Oh, no, straight into the pits. Interesting. Oh, over to Mini. I do love that chrome livery on the McLaren. Mini going slowest overall so far of the people who have taken a actual flying lap. I believe he has Theo behind him. Nope, Theo's ahead of him. So he has the other Alpine, piloted by Massa, going past him now. Looks like you want some separation so you can get some clean air. Potentially. What do I know? I'm just yapping. There are 9 minutes left in Q1. 2 have yet to set a lap time. And Mini needs to definitely have another go around if he's 4 seconds off the pace here. That's definitely not his peak time. I can tell you that much. Wait, why is he on inters? Sorry, I didn't even notice that. I just completely... Why is he on inters? Theo is out of the session? Oh, Massa's on the lap. As is Aru. Rush is on his out lap right now. But with 3 doing their laps and 2 more doing an out lap right now, the track is a little congested. And he is back in the pits as well. He had a little bit of a troublesome sector 2 into 3. Well, seems like everyone's back in the pits. I'll watch Awkward since he has yet to set a time. Going through sector 1 right now up to the first DRS zone, which is gone this year in real life. And he has buggered his lap, it seems. At least that's what the map is telling me. I'm not too sure. Never am. Hardly ever will be. Well, if he's not actually on a lap, I'll switch to... Yeah, I'll switch to Mini. New fastest time set by Rush again. Yeah, Awkward going back into the pits without setting a time again. Seems like Mini will be stuck behind the Aston of Aru on his flying lap. Hopefully he'll be able to get past him without any real issues being caused. I don't know why the FPS is so low on the game. This is unfortunate. There he goes past Aru. Aru goes in yellow sector 2. Thank you very much. Seems like Mini has also had his time wiped from this. Maybe he's going straight for another run since he's ahead of Aru. He won't have too much time to go back into the pits and then come out for another run. So yeah, he seems to just be going for another one without pitting first. At least he. Okay, never mind. Seems like he's going fast to get back into the pits, so he can get round for another attempt, perhaps. About 1 minute 40 to get round if you're going slow. If you're going my pace. So he should be able to get in and out, but will he have enough time to get through the outlap and start setting an actual push lap time? Or will he be stuck in 8th? There is a little bit of movement happening up in the top. I believe Aru was just pushed down by Literally. I could be wrong. I'm not the most observant. Could be wrong. Alright, Mini's into the pits. Let's have a look at Samurai, see if he can make any gains. Right, Samurai has bailed on his attempt. I don't know if he'll have enough time. I cannot see the session timer. While there is a caution in Sector 1. Who is off the track in Sector 1? I'm assuming Aru. When in doubt, blame Aru. Yep. Alright, so there's another 30 seconds. Can Mini get past the line in time? Oh, he's fucking going for it, dude. I don't think he's making it, but he's fucking going for it. He's got 15 seconds. Okay. There's 10 seconds left, Max. Unfortunately, Mini does not get to set another time. He was not quick enough. He was close, but not quick enough. Let's see if Awkward can set a lap. I will be watching, putting this one on as I take a toilet break. Very sorry, I didn't get to go beforehand. Seems like Awkward was only able to put down a time. Not a great one. I don't know what's happening with Minimaster. I don't know why he set a time on Inters. I don't know how Awkward was able to set a slower time. I guess he was worried about track limits once again. Anyway, the race will start soon. Seriously, Mini, if you hear this, why were you on Inters? Well, I'm pouring one out for everyone racing today. This is not a sponsored stream, so I will not be saying what I'm drinking, but I'm pouring one out. I wonder what players we're waiting on. Okay, we have first moves. It seems like Rush is going to be able to maintain his lead going into the first sector. Aru has managed to overtake Samurai going through. I mean, he's falling back. A couple of switches happening at the front, but Rush is unimpeded currently. Seems like we have a separated group of 5. There seems to be a move about to happen going into this DRS straight. Obviously, DRS is not enabled on first lap. DRS has now been enabled, and almost everyone is within range of their next closest. Awkward's furthest back at almost 6 seconds away from Theo. No, sorry. Yes, no, that is accurate. Luki Janos has DRS open and has not been able to make the most progress on catching Rush. Going down into another long straight. But no DRS yet. That's not until after Magus and Beckett's. Here's a detection zone. He's within. He's less than half a second. He's falling back through, but with DRS open, he should be able to close that gap little by little. And he's keeping Massa nice and close, giving the nice little train. Mini makes a move on Samurai. But I don't know how long you'll be able to hold that. Oh, Samurai is fading. Yeah, he's almost fallen out of, he's fallen out of DRS detection range. I mean, he's closing in on Lily. Theo is closing on the two ahead, which is going back and forth between Aru and Samurai. Ooh, that might have been a little bit of contact. Seems a little bit of wheel rubbing going on between Aru and Samurai. Could just be desync, but it's definitely something is happening. Oh. Oh dear. Theo is close enough now to get DRS, but sort of leaves Aru in a sitting duck position. What happened to Theo? It's all the way at the back there. I feel like there may have been a little bit of a collision going on, and Theo was the one to lose out. I'm very sorry about the FPS of the stream. I do not know why the game is running at 20 FPS. Lukajanos is keeping his distance close to Rush. Unfortunately, it does not seem like he's able to close that gap as of right now. .420, 4 tenths down. Going through Megas and Beckett's. Coming out now in the detection zone. He is safe from Massa. In the sense of DRS. He is not safe from making a mistake. He is slowly closing that gap, but it's as soon as he comes out of that DRS zone, it's like the gap just re-emerges. Let's go, Mini! He's been overtaken again by Finley 34, who was not in qualifying. I believe he started last and has made his way up to 4th. This is a very close race between the two of them. Finley doing excellent work to block off Minimaster right now. Going through this, I don't think that there is going to be an obvious winner here. All I can see is that Minimaster is kind of getting backed up into Lily. Although he is gaining on the straight. I say that and he instantly starts losing on the straight, so don't listen to me. Literally going off of the track there. Could not hold it as he was going through. Wish there was an automated camera system. Probably be better than what you normally get on F1. Because I'm engrossed in this little fight between. Oh, what a move! Will he be able to hold it going through towards section 1 again? He's getting pushed wide here, so it looks like he might fall off. It's neck and neck here. But it seems like Finley just wins out at the end. And because of that Literally is going to make a move on Minimaster, but he does not make it stick. Going into DRS activation zone. Got a little bit of a train going on behind Findlay. Let's go see how the front runners are doing. Still a long chase down for Luki Janovs. Question is, will he be able to actually make a move? Or will Rush continue to increase that gap when DRS is closed? And a bit of flipping here. It was topped out going through there. This is a good entry into first DRS sector. I think he jumped the gun on that one. He's taking that curve a little bit too aggressively. I don't think he saved him any time. Oh, another move has been made by Minimaster and Findlay. He should be able to hold Findlay off as he goes through the long straight. Not the longest straight on this track, but I can't remember the name, so the long straight into a right-hander, and then another isn't straight. And then Megas. Is what I'm pretty sure this series of corners are called. I might be wrong. I might be completely wrong. I'm not smart. I can't remember. Sorry, the stream will go black for about 10 seconds. Very sorry. I was wondering why I got notifications that there were messages. I didn't see them. Hello, Andrea. I actually haven't really looked at Awkwards. I went to the toilet when I was watching his, let's have a little look-see. Oh, the little bulldog? Hell yeah. Roscoe one. Rest in peace. Yeah, there's a three-man fight here for fourth. It honestly is anyone's game here. But the ones that are wanting it the most are definitely Findlay and Mini. I wonder what Aru got a little penalty for. Or if that is a penalty. I can't remember. I feel like he's been playing with track limits a little bit too much. All I know is that he is currently second last with a nice little gap between him and the person behind. Findlay is into the pits. Which gives oh right, yeah. I was wondering how that happened. I forgot the Silverstone pit entry is a little bit closer to the finish line. Mini is now into third as Massa also pits. Findlay has lost out a good amount of positions coming out of the pit lane there. Seems like Rush and Lucijanov is playing chicken on who will pit first. I might not know anything, but if I was Lucijanov, I would pit first and try and have a tire delta to last me the rest of the race. But you never know what happens in these series, so could be a safety car out at any second, or even even just a VSC. Here you have a little bit of Roscoe racing. Sorry, awkward racing. Yep. Seems like Lukijanov is done what I think was the right option, which was pitting to maintain to gain delta over Rush. Question is, will he come out ahead or behind Minimaster? He will come out behind Minimaster. Ooh, he's down to 5th. But plenty of time between him and Theo. Should be able to hold him off. And maybe even make some space for himself. Right now, the front runner is uncontested. He is 15 seconds and 6/10 above Minimaster, who is his second place currently. Although he still does need to pit, as I believe Lily needs to as well. I'm pretty sure the ones to still pit is Minimaster, Rush, Lily, Awkward, and Theo. I believe everyone else has now made their pit stop. Let's see how the Alpines treat racing each other. Seems like Theo may be moving over, may have moved over for Massa and did a nice little team play, although I feel like Massa had everything going for him to overtake Theo. New fastest lap set by Massa. Very well done. Currently, Lukijanov is in the lead with his early pit stop. Minimaster has lost out quite heavily after his pit. Question is, how much of a breather does he have from Little V? It seems like it's a good one. Alright, 1 second. Very sorry, guys. Okay. Pardon me. Samurai has also got warnings. Since I believe that Aru has pitted, it is a warning that he will receive a penalty, not an actual penalty itself. I could be wrong. I cannot remember the flags. If someone would like to correct me, please do. Fastest lap set by Lukijanov. Lukijanov. One of those two. Feel by sheer sticking power of refusing to pit since he started on the hards, is now in 4th. The question is, where will he end up after pitting? Because I may be wrong, but I believe there is a mandatory pit stop here. So I wonder how long he's going to stay on these hards and what he will switch to later. Will he try and take this to 20 laps and go for softs? Or will he cut the difference, go for 16 laps, and go for mediums? Samurai is currently chasing down Awkward. He may catch him on this next DRS. Oh. Went really wide there for a reason I cannot explain. I can only assume dirty air is modeled in this game and I can't remember. But he has actually fallen past, back behind the detection zone and doesn't have DRS to catch Awkward. Russia's making good progress on catching Lukjanov. Barely above a second behind him. There's plenty of time to close that gap and get within DRS range. But yeah, sorry if you joined and I wasn't responding. My jet wasn't showing. Seems like Aru's about to make a move on Theo. But that will leave him in no man's land, 10 seconds behind the next closest target. I'm not too sure if we'll be getting a double Aston podium today, but one can hope, right? At least he doesn't have to pit for 15 laps and then get sent out on some training wheels. He does not make the move, but does Mini. Mini does make the move. Very well done. Let's get back onto the Aru POV. Let's see how he goes going into this DRS zone. He will not be able to make a move here. That wouldn't jeopardize himself either. They both took quite a lot of curb there. This fight's gonna get a little bit scrappy if sorry. If they are both trying to defend and make a move at the same time here. You have to trust in the racecraft of both of these drivers. He's still behind. I do not know what he's doing because Minimaster is now came up on the outside and is putting lots of pressure on Aru and forcing him to make some unforced errors. I say forcing to make unforced errors, but you know what I mean. Seems like Aru is unable to cope with the pressure of another driver coming into the midst. And I think we should look at this new driver who is just overtaken, not just Aru, but Theo as well this lap. Will Aru be able to make a move like Mini did? Oh, yes he does, and he makes it cleanly. Question is now, can he hold it? Because he's lost about a second to Minimaster. And Aru needs to make up a lot of time. There is a battle going on for first, which is way more important than the battle going on for 5th and 6th, or 4th and 5th. Theo is dropping back. What is happening? Yeah, he's dropping into the pits. I'm so sorry. I switched away, and I'm just like the real F1 guys. Ooh, a little tap of the front diffuser onto the Aston of Lukijanov. Really important move there, and ooh, a bit wide. Ooh, there's a good bit of contact going on between Rush and Lukijanov. Just little taps, but they're adding up. Lukijanov is clipping as anything right now. I don't know what he's what setup he's running, but he seems to be maxing out on energy very quickly. Ooh, this is a dangerous move, but a very well done. Very well placed. Backing out to try and get a better exit. Very well done from Lukijanov. Oh, he's getting nudged out by the racing bulls of Rush Racing. It seems like Lukijanov will have to wait until the next DRS zone to make another move. Appears that Finley is in the pits. Coming out 7th, perhaps. 10-second penalty for Samurai Gaming. Or Samurai Games for speeding in the pit lane. That is not what you want to see right now. Especially when you're already a bit behind. You do not want to be getting penalties like that. Lukijanov is losing a little bit of space between him and Rush. And now he's going to have a third person in the mix with Massacrator coming in just out of detection range for the DRS zone. So Lukijanov is safe for now. We'll follow Awkward as he attempts to make a move on Littley. It will not be until the next DRS zone, I do not believe. But he is well within detection range. I believe Massacrator has done a 2-stop strategy. Which is quite risky in these trying times. Awkward's not too bad in this. Can he hold this while getting DRS? It does not look like he'll be able to actually make a move. I think he wasted a little bit of energy by going for the inside move there, instead of trying to close the gap a little bit more. Lukijanov is still chasing down Rush. Building a little bit of closing the gap little by little is what I'm trying to say. Awkward's getting a little bit out of these painted lines. Needs to make sure that he stays within track limits, or else he will be receiving a penalty. But that was very well held. Can he keep this up? I feel like this will just be a repeat of last lap where he was unable to complete the move despite being close enough. Or despite closing the gap so much. Once again, he looks to the inside, but there's nothing there. There's no space for him. So he has to delay himself for a little bit longer. Let's see how it is at the front. They've entered the DRS straight. Going back towards the start-finish line, I'm pouring myself a drink and switching it back to Mr. Awkward as he continues to close this gap between him and Lily. They are within DRS range, and this is a nice point to be. Question is, can he actually close this gap? It seems like even with DRS, he is not fast enough. And this is once again let a third person come into the fray with Massacrator less than a half a second behind. Once again, another fastest lap by Massacrator. I believe that he will be taking the Haas of Awkward very shortly. Although it may be a double move here. They are following extremely closely, but it seems like Awkward's losing out. And he had to give the position. He went wide. Neck and neck going down the straight. And he gives space to Massa. Can't really expect too much. Not when you have someone who believes that to himself to be someone to be in the podium today. To be on the podium today. Seems like he will be making a move on Lily right now with DRS enabled. Very well done, very clean. Lily is losing position, losing time to Massa now that he is in front, and Awkward is riding his bumper. He had to back out there because it was going to get a little bit too close, and the contact would have affected Awkward more than it would have affected Lily. The question is, can Awkward stick to his bumper a little bit longer to get a nice move on him going down the straight? It does not look to be the case. However, there's always a surprise in store while watching. Theo is catching up to Findlay. Unfortunately, he's just got a 3-second time penalty. He needs to pass Findlay and create a 3-second gap to him. Otherwise, he is going to be stuck potentially in 9th with how close Aru is. That was very wide from Awkward. I would not be surprised if he got a warning for that. We're switching over to Lukajanov. He is outside of DRS detection. He has a little bit to get back in. And he is staying out. He is staying out of it. He will not have DRS to try and catch his main rival right now, which is Rush Racing. I do not know if that is an overarching thing, but in this race, his mortal enemy is Rush Racing. Managed to get a little bit of time going. Unfortunately, I don't know if it's enough. We've got 4 laps remaining on this circuit. Let's have a little look at Awkward while we wait for them to get to the Beckets. No, it's no move made by Awkward. Going around to there, I do not believe he can make a move. And Luca is once again just too far away from Rush for that to be meaningful. Aru is now within 3 seconds of Theo, so Theo is, for all intents and purposes, in 9th, going by outstanding penalties. Aru could botch this by getting himself penalties, however, I feel like he's gonna drive like a good little boy. Currently, the only race that is actually happening right now is Awkward and Literally, so we will be focusing on them. As they come through to the checkered line. Not the checkered line, the start-finish line, it's not checkered yet. Luka Janov is going in and out of detection. Question is, did he hit it? Will he actually be able to catch Rush close enough to at least hit the detection point within a second? It looks like he can. Awkward. No, you can't do that. You cannot be doing that. You're so close to catching Literally. You cannot make mistakes like this where you get your time penalties. You're safe from Finley right now, but you could have had him. Especially going into here, you're about to go into DRS. I feel like that was an unfortunate thing to do. You didn't have DRS? Pardon? And now I miss Aru fucking overtaking Theo? I can't believe this. What happened to Theo? Alright, let's have a look at Awkward. He's going to another detection zone. The question is, will he be able to actually make a move here? He's got 2 more laps to actually do this. Otherwise, no, he's still going to be stuck in 6th, even with making this move here. And he can't even complete it. Literally just shuts the door on him. What is happening with Theo down in 9th? Has he sustained some damage? Let me have a look and see if I can check that. I cannot. I can only check these. Yep, there's a good mix of 1 stops and 2 stops. I believe the 1 stops have it though. Everyone is onto hards aside from Theo. Very good work, Theo. Keep holding it. Okay, you can't force him off that much. You gotta be a nice boy. Ooh, okay. Okay, now that was just uncalled for. Yeah, there you go. That's a good guy. That's the minimum you needed. You 10 seconds behind? 16? Jesus. Guys. You gotta avoid these penalties. They kill you. Luca is looking. But coming out of Magus and Beckus, he just loses the tail of Rush, and he can keep it close, but he can't pass him on it. He was behind Samurai again. I am unsure as to why, but he is a confident 9th place. So long as he does not spin out. I am praying he does not spin out. Nice little battle going on towards the start-finish line between Minimaster and Massacrator. A lot of M's. Fight of the M's. But it seems like Minimaster is losing out through these high-speed corners. Can he regain it on the low speed? It's not looking likely. Unfortunately, it was very unlikely. I believe these positions may be set unless... I believe that these positions are set, minus Samurai Games being put in last. I do not believe there will be any more moves this lap. Well, let's get the winner crossing the line. That is such an insane gap, though. 21 seconds to the next fastest after Lukjanov. Well, I'm gonna see if I can get some interviews, if that's possible. Oh dear, my mouse has died. Whoopsie. Sorry, guys. I gotta charge it real quick so I can actually get out of here for a second. Actually, oh, we've got two right here. I will be interviewing Findley and Little White Lily. Hello, just so you know, I am the one streaming this race. Do you have any thoughts on the race? Oh, 1 second. I just realized I have Discord muted. So yeah, tire saving and difference in strategy was the main difference between these two.
I was doing a two-stopper and I caught. He's doing a one-stopper and I caught Lyso by like 14 seconds or something like that. But I was 10 seconds behind at the end. Couldn't do it.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of penalties going out today. It seems like Samurai will be the definitive loser for today.
Yeah.
Unless he can get those penalties removed.
I didn't get any penalties. I only got a warning.
I don't know if I got a warning.
Yeah, no, it was quite it was quite fun to watch you and Awkward battle it out, literally.
It was tense because, my god.
It was really unfortunate to see him get that 3-second penalty, because even if he overtook you, he was not making a gap.
Yeah, his engine was overheating, so he had no power.
I was wondering why, because I noticed a lot of clipping from... Oh, not clipping. Not in the same way as actual F1 is currently clipping. But I saw a lot of people maxed out at max RPM, 8th gear, and getting no more power out.
Yeah.
I noticed it a lot when I was watching... I don't know how to say his name, so I'm just gonna keep changing it. Lukajanov. K_Lukajanov.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The fight between him and Rush was just losing him on the straights, even when Lukajanov had DRS on him.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
Dirty was a pain as well.
Yeah, for sure. I couldn't remember because I haven't played this game in like a year now, so I'm just here as a commentator. Which is why I thought I might as well interview people since I'm not doing anything else.
Yeah. I think it's after with Mind Master.
I noticed that you weren't at the qualifying, Finley.
I was.
You were?
Yeah.
There was someone that wasn't. Was it you, Lily?
I think it was Theo.
I joined a couple minutes late. That was about it.
No, Theo was in it, but he didn't set a time.
I don't know. It might have been my master.
No, he set a time on inters.
Yeah.
For
I dunno.
some reason. I do not know. There was 9 people
Maybe something
in
that we
qualifying, and there were 10 people in the race. I do not know who's who. I just noticed that was how it worked out.
Right. I at the start, all I have to say about that race is at the start, I was doing good. I could tell my master was faster than me, but I was
Oh,
defending.
yeah.
He was faster on the straights, and I was faster in the corners. So it just cancelled each other
Honestly,
out.
my master was my go-to to win this race. Honestly, I haven't watched in a while,
Yeah.
but I remember him being a little bottle rocket.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
really
he's
fast.
quick.
He overtook me. And he just
Also, why don't you mind doing me a favor and just putting in T1 driver interviews, just giving them a ping and see if anyone wants to get a quick little interview. Just so it's recorded for prosperity's sake.
actually no, I don't know how to add people. Never mind.
Well, I don't have the role to at everyone.
No,
Yeah,
no,
no,
just
I don't-
at T1 driver.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. I just at D1. Oh, well, maybe it's tier. Hold on.
It should just be at T1.
fine.
I'll just pester Ari real quick.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm just gonna call him 1 second. Dude didn't pick up. So, yeah, so overall thoughts on the race was positive, yeah?
Yep.
That's good to hear, because I always like it when everyone can walk away, even if they didn't win, and feel good.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with what was it, P5 or P6?
I think you were P7.
I mean, it's a nice middle of pack run,
Yeah.
and you both had to defend pretty heavily.
Yeah.
Especially you, Lily, dude. That was an insane fucking. Just 10 laps where he was 2/10 behind you.
Yeah, I don't know if it was. I don't know what ERS. He was
Hello,
on,
Rush. Would the winner like to say anything for the recording, the stream?
One thing I can say, it was sweaty.
Yeah, I'm sure. You were rocketing in the straights. I saw when Luka Janov was right behind you, and even then he just couldn't close that gap.
I mean, setup being perfect helped. Yeah.
For sure. Do you have any thoughts on Minimaster using inters for qualifying?
I'm used to it with him, to be honest.
That's perfect.
Yeah. I'm not surprised when he does that.
Yeah, no, I was like, wait, why is he going so slow? And then I saw it go by, and I see the green rings. I'm like, why is he on inters? Does he know he's on inters?
He does that very often.
What can you
Sometimes
do?
too often. It's an interesting fight this for the constructors and stuff. I mean, it's more of a constructors fight than a drivers fight now.
Unfortunately, I have not actually been keeping up with the current current standings.
Before this, I was leading the championship by 54 points. And
Okay.
Of course, now that's even more.
Oh, for sure.
Constructors was a 35 points difference between Aston and V Cup. So
Of course. What are your thoughts on your fellow V-Carb driver getting 16 seconds of penalties?
I mean, it's Silverstone. Track limits are not the best here.
No,
Then
definitely
again,
not.
K,
They are very rough.
yeah. I mean, K is very 50-50 if it goes on skill. That might be a bit rude, but yeah, it's, well, fine. I mean, at least we had a driver. Better than
Definitely.
only having one driver.
Oh yeah, for sure. Seeing the lone Red Bull of Finley was a little bit of a sad sight to see.
Oh, yeah. That is not ideal, no. But then again, that's about it.
Actually, can you just send a message into cooldown room because I don't have the ability to type. Just say if anyone wants to do a quick little interview for the stream and recording.
I don't know. I can't type either. Wait.
What in cooldown room?
No.
I think it's just for the
Yeah, it's just
top
for the
three.
podium cities.
Yeah.
Okay.
Might as well get the top 3 to come in if they feel up to it.
Yeah, I just saw you in there. I was like, oh, what's going on in here?
Right, I'm gonna go now, so I'll see you in a bit.
See you, Lily.
No.
I have no time. Already in the car.
Fair enough. Casper said he'll join.
Well, he said sure, but he didn't say he was going to join the voice channel.
I mean, he really be just doing a race out.
Dude finished one race and is straight into his next.
I was not watching comms because I forgot, to be honest. So I have no idea how reaction.
Hello,
were.
Massa. How did you feel
Hello.
about the race today? I noticed you went for a 2-stop, I believe.
Yes. Well, my tires went off on one lap. The tire wear just went up by 30%. I don't know if it was a rock up or a light spin or something like that. It probably was a game bug.
For sure.
That just happened so randomly.
Yeah, I was wondering because you were on very good pace to potentially even take first if you didn't have to make that second pit. But what can you do when your tire wear goes up by 30% when about 4 laps after you just switched to new tires?
It was really... Oh, the 30% tire wear was during one lap.
Jeez. But at least you managed to land on the podium. You put an Alpine up on the top there. Yeah.
Not gonna lie, it wasn't the cleanest racing I've seen, but...
No, I did notice, I actually forgot to mention this when, Rush was in here. I noticed a little bit of bumping going on, in the last couple of laps between those two. Oh, no, it wasn't between those two. It was, between someone else who was, just got out of pits and Rush. Or
Yeah,
Rush, either way. I noticed a little bit of bumping going on, and I saw that, the other Alpine, got spun around. Theo's Alpine
yeah.
got, they were having a little bit of a tight race there.
Yeah, really feel bad for him. Could have been a double top 5, probably.
Yeah.
So,
It's unfortunate that you didn't get a set of time in quali. I don't know what happened with him. He's not here, so all I know is that he was doing his outlap and then left the session. Hey, Aru. Anyway, I got anything to say to your drivers? When are you gonna win a race, Aru? That's my interview question for you. Killer learned to drive, that's it. Everyone else pretty good. That's not a question, that's a statement, dude. Yeah, no, it was a fun race. I was glad to be watching. If I will have me back, I will when we have 4 tiers, that's what he's gonna win. Of course, the perpetual 4th tier. But yeah, no, I'll be happy to do this again if you need someone to stream it for you, Aru. I think that is everything. I didn't have any actual interview questions. I was more just asking how the race is going, how everyone's been feeling about the season. And that's about it. So, I hope everyone has a lovely day, lovely Sunday, and if you're in the UK, a lovely Mother's Day. I hope you didn't forget Findlay.
No.
That's good. And I hope everyone has a great time. Bye, everyone.